What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and if you know this channel over here, what we carry over here is subcompacts, micro 9s, that is our main carry, even a lot of pocket pistols. But there are some firearms that are a little bit larger that I do carry. Let's get into them. But before we get started, hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. This is actually a viewer requested video. They wanted to know what is the largest firearm that I carry that I consider comfortable, and on top of that reliable and easy to shoot. So we're going to get into that. Tell me what you carry today, what kind of holster, what kind of defensive ammo. Comment on this video, put it all down below, it all helps the channel. Let's get into it. The first firearm that I would say is one of the larger ones that I carry is the Masada Slim S. Now, what this is a 13 round striker fired pistol from IWI. It's basically a shrunken Masada that is absolutely amazing. Now the slide is pretty thick and thicker than a Glock 43X, but the overall length of the firearm is about the size of a Glock 43X, although you're given a 13+1 setup like I said. An amazing trigger, and locally I went to a range with my parents' friend the other day, and I showed him this trigger, and man was he amazed. And so this is the main reason why I carry this pistol. I mean, unbelievable trigger, and I mean, let's just look at that again. That's ridiculous. Look at that reset. It is so easy to shoot, so accurate. Your finger never accidentally moves the firearm. It just shoots exactly where you put those rounds. Now, like I said, the slide is thicker than a Glock 43X, but the frame is very similar in width. You can also get larger magazines for this, although 13+1 is just fine for me for carry. Comes optics ready. It's about $420, and that thick slide definitely does its job. Now, what do I mean by that? It handles the recoil so well. I would even say this handles recoil better than the other largest firearm that I carry. But this has quickly become one of my favorite pistols to carry out of everything that I own. And it's simply for the overall shootability of it. The ergonomics are on point, the design is on point, the texturing, the spinish, the trigger, I mean, it's all on point. The Masada Slim is probably one of the most underrated firearms on the market today. I don't know why we don't see so many people talking about it. It could be the holster options are limited and so on, but this thing has definitely been an awesome pistol. No reliability issues, nothing at all. The finish is holding up really well. Just a solid choice. Now the other larger firearm that I carry is the Hellcat Pro. Now most of my firearms are about 3.5-inch barrels and shorter that I carry. They also tend to be shorter than this full-size grip. That's why I like the Hellcat so much, is because I can put a smaller magazine in it for deep concealment, but I can also throw that 15 round mag in there if I want 15+1. But the thing about the Hellcat Pro is, if you shoot the Hellcat Pro side by side with the original Hellcat, there's just no comparison. The Hellcat Pro shoots so much better. It's just that heavy slide, the extra barrel length, the extra slide length, the overall weight of that upper, right? And that really helps with recoil. And I'm already used to the Hellcat trigger and the overall capacity of the Hellcat, so it's still very easy to carry. They did beef up the grip just a little bit. They added these little finger grooves, but they're very minimal. They're not like a Glock Gen 3, but they're very defined that your fingers have to fit in there or else it feels weird. No, they will tend to fit the average hand and a little larger hands and smaller hands, so it's a great design. On top of that, you have a 2-slot rail instead of a single slot rail for the Hellcat. So you have more light options and better light options. Now, the main reason why I carry this is in the wintertime and stuff like that, I have no problem concealing this. It's just in the summertime I can't carry something like this. So when it's colder out, we got more clothes on and stuff like that, I can conceal this very easily, and it's definitely worth it for the overall shootability. I would say it shoots just like my Glock 26. Very easy to shoot, comes with awesome sights right out of the box, no need for an optic or anything. It's just an awesome defensive pistol. And it's super interesting that for so long concealed carry went towards the smaller firearms, now it's building back up towards the larger firearms. So it's sort of interesting to think about where these firearms are going to go from here in size. But if you see these two back to back, they're basically identical in size. I think the Masada just has a thicker slide overall. Yeah, it does. But it makes it very shootable. Now, out of the two, I hate to say this, but I do like the Masada Slim better. It is thinner, easier to carry where it matters, and that trigger is just better. The reason why I carry the Hellcat Pro a little bit more, though, is because my Hellcats have been so dang reliable, it's not even funny. And I just love the internals of the Hellcat Pro and the Hellcat, the double feed ramp, and so on. It's just really a good, solid, everyday carry choice that's ready to go right out of the box. They give you more than Glock right out of the box. In my opinion, they give you more than SIG right out of the box. I feel like the finish is better than SIG. The texturing is better than SIG. The ergonomics are better than SIG. The trigger is not as good as a SIG trigger, but at the same time, it's a good everyday carry trigger. When I talk about everyday carry triggers, I mean they still have some weight to them. You don't want to carry a 3-pound trigger. You don't want a negligent discharge. You don't want the firearm to go off when you didn't mean it to, when you're under stress and adrenaline and so on. So I feel like having a little bit of weight on a trigger is still a good thing for self-defense. A very shootable pistol. A lot of people complained about the original Hellcat being way too snappy. Well, they definitely fixed it for the Hellcat Pro. What's nice about the Hellcat Pro over the Masada is holster options. You have unlimited holster options for the Hellcat and the Hellcat Pro. Unlimited options for the Hellcat Pro with light, a light option on there. And the Masada does not even offer a rail, so I'm not sure if there's even a light that will fit the Masada Slim yet. But overall, just a good, solid pistol. I have zero complaints. These two pistols, I could literally carry for the rest of my life and just be good. Now, do I carry these the most? No, I don't. I'm still carrying my Shield Plus, my Hellcat, and my Glock 26 and my Glock 27, but these are in the carry rotation during winter. These are just awesome, awesome pistols. Two great options. So yes, to answer your question, these are the largest pistols that I actually carry for everyday carry. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope that answered your questions. Thanks for watching.